This short web tutorial is going to help get you started with Blogger. The first thing you'll need to do is Google Blogger or go to blogger.com. Now, the first time you get in there, it's going to ask you to sign in, and it may even ask you to enter your password again for your Google account. Now, once in, it'll confirm your identity, and then it'll take you to a page with your blogs. Now, if you already have a blog, you might see it appear here. What we're going to do is we're going to select New Blog. So here it's asking for the title of my blog. This is going to be Mr. Padway's blog. And below it, I'll add in the URL address. So I'm just going to put in Padway's blog, and you'll see it fills in the .blogspot.com. Now there's a couple different options in terms of templates that I can choose. I'm going to go into Awesome, and I'll create a blog. So you hit the Create Blog button at the bottom, and it's going to make your blog. And you'll see it appear right here. Now, anytime that you want to make a post to your blog, you'll use this Edit pencil. And now I'll be writing a post. What's going to be very important for you when you post to your blog is to make sure that you label your post. You're going to label your post a common tag for your class. So if this is Mr. Branchard Science class, you might tag this post Science. This way all of your posts are going to be easily organized. We're going to close this for right now, and we're going to also set some settings on the layout of our blog. If you go ahead and you select Layout down at the bottom, these are all the elements of our blog. Now, there's a few things that we're going to do. The first thing that we need to do is we're going to hit this Add Gadget button right here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to scroll down this list of gadgets, and we're going to add in the Labels gadget by hitting the plus sign. Now, I want to title this section Topics, because these are all going to be all the different labels. I want to show all labels, and I want mine sorted by frequency. That means the most frequent post I make, if I label them all science because I post more topics in my science tags, they'll be there at the top. And I'm going to have these displayed as a list. Actually, we'll use the cloud. You can always change these settings, and we're going to show the number of posts per label and hit the Save button. You'll now see that topic gadget appear here. If we click on the View Blog at the top, you'll actually see what the layout of your blog is going to look like. Now, there's nothing on mine yet, and it is very plain. But as we start posting to it, obviously more will start to appear. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to the Settings tab. Now, under Settings, what we're going to do, you can set blog authors if you are sharing this blog with people, and you can also edit your readership, and you can make this blog private and only available to select readers. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go post and comments. And what we want to make sure is under who can comment, we want to make sure that it is users with Google accounts. And the reason for this is part of your digital footprint and digital literacy, is you want to make sure that there's not anonymous posts going on to your blog. Now, if there's ever a post that's of a concern on your blog, let your teacher know. Once something's posted on there, you know, it is part of your digital footprint, and things exist on the internet still. So we'd like to address those. Now go ahead and make sure you hit the Save Settings button so you save those new changes. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to templates. Now, it really doesn't matter what template we selected in the beginning, but there's a lot more options to choose from down here. So we can always go ahead and change it. In fact, if you click on one that looks interesting, you'll see it kind of pop up in what your blog will look like. You can use the little arrows to cycle through other types of blogs and blog backgrounds until you find something that you like. And once you do, you can go ahead and hit the Apply to Blog button right here. In order to get started with your first post today, we're going to go ahead and hit the Edit pencil. We'll title this post Warm-Up, or whatever your assignment is. You'll get to go ahead, you'll create your blog post. This is my first post. You can change the fonts, you can insert images, hyperlinks, all sorts of different things. What's going to be really important is to make sure that you use this labels button. So this is going to be a post for science, so I'll type in science. I can also add other tags if I'd like to, so maybe I'll tag this one warm-ups. Now, before I go ahead and hit the publish button, I can preview my posts. I do want to make sure I save my changes if I'm not ready to publish this just yet. The other thing that's to be, make sure that you don't share things on the internet that you don't want people to read. If there's something that is private, maybe it's not the best place to put it. So again, this is all part of learning some digital citizenship and digital literacy. I'm going to go ahead and hit the publish button. And now this will be my first post on my blog. Hopefully yours is a little bit more detailed, but now if we go ahead and we hit view blog, you'll see I have my blog. This is my first post, when it was posted, and here's that topics gadget that we added. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to collect, if this is for my science class, I'm going to select the science button and I'm going to get this URL to share that with my teacher. Notice it's my blog/science, which is this tag here, as opposed to just myblogspot.com. As you have more posts, this will be more and more important. Anyways, have a great day, everybody. Good luck, and let's start blogging.